Want to know more about the advanced humanoid robots in the world? Tesla Optimus Gen 2, Unitree H1, and Atlas Dynamic are the three coolest robots around. They are like human-shaped machines that can move and do things. In December 2023, Tesla showed off a new version of their robot called Optimus Gen 2. This is the latest development in their robot program, which they announced in 2021. At the time, they didn't have a working robot, but they showed a very early version called Bumblebee a year later. Bumblebee was very basic and couldn't do much more than wave to the crowd. Tesla showed Optimus Gen 2, which can do way more than the old one. It's like it learned a bunch of stuff by just watching people without needing any special instructions. This is because Optimus uses super smart technology, similar to what Tesla cars use to drive themselves, to see how people move and then figure out how to do it too. Tesla completely redesigned the Optimus Gen 2 robot, allowing it to move more like a human. They built new special parts like tiny motors and sensors, especially in the hands. These hands can now move in 11 different ways, so they can do things carefully and precisely. The fingers can even feel how much pressure they're using, which helps them handle objects gently. According to Elon Musk, the robot will be able to sew in just 1 year. The new Optimus robot is lighter, which is 10 kilograms lesser and faster, which means it walks 30% quicker than before. And it can still do everything it used to. The videos showing this off were so impressive that people who made Optimus had to say they weren't fake. The first version of Optimus walks on two legs like a human with special feet and benty toes. In its demo video released by Tesla, it slowly walks much slower than people normally walk. It uses special parts like piston and levers to move carefully, almost like it's trying to be very cautious. The newer Optimus, which is an Optimus Gen 2 robot, can stand up straight and move its arms, hands, and neck. It can even crouch down and do some simple yoga moves. This new version is much better at balancing than older robots, which had often trouble staying upright. Optimus robots are like smart machines that can learn and act on their own. They use special computer brains, called neural networks, to understand the world around them. This lets them do things like pick up blocks and sort them by color, just like you would. They're even careful and can fix little mistakes, like putting up a tipped block back in the right pile. Optimus is smart like the Tesla cars. When it sees a new place for the first time, it uses special tools to learn about it. It remembers what it learns, like a map, so it knows what to do next time it's here. Optimus might be a big help in creating super smart AI, like the kind in movies, because it can move around and experience the world like a real person. This is according to Andre Carpati, an expert in AI who used to work at both Tesla and OpenAI. Unlike computer programs like ChatGPT, which are stuck inside computers, Optimus can learn from the real world and the internet, giving it an advantage. Chinese company Unitree Robotics says that their new robot called the H1 can walk faster than any other robot in the world. In a video, the robot is shown walking at 7.4 miles an hour, which is really fast. This robot can do other things too, but walking super fast is its coolest feature so far. The H1 is about 6 feet tall and weighs about 104 pounds. It can also carry up to 66 pounds of extra weight. The H1's legs and arms have special joints that allow them to move in different ways. The robot sees everything around it using a special camera on its head. This camera can sense depth, like how far things are. It also uses other device called LiDAR, which helps it understand the world in 3D. All this information is processed super fast by two powerful computer chips inside the robot. The new version of this robot is even better than before. It can still walk and stay balanced even if it gets kicked. Most importantly, it can now walk very fast at 3.3 meters per second, which is a world record for a full-sized humanoid robot. The new Unitree H1 robot can also dance, which shows it can move its whole body well. It can even climb and go downstairs, and it can even jump as high as a person. This jump is especially impressive because the H1's legs use regular electric motors, not the stronger but bulkier and leakier ones used in other robots. This means Unitree's engineers did a great job getting the H1 to move so well with electric motors. At Boston Dynamics, they're always coming up with new ideas and making better robots. Atlas is a special robot that helps the company learn how to make robots move their whole bodies and use their two hands in new ways. It's like a super strong and balanced athlete that helps the firm understand how robots can move with skill and speed. The Boston Dynamics team is using Atlas to develop robots that can move around, understand their surroundings, and be smart enough to be helpful in daily life. In a nutshell, Atlas is a robot that walks on two legs and looks like a person. It was built by Boston Dynamics with the help from a US government agency called DARPA. At first, they wanted Atlas to help people in emergencies, but they showed it off to everyone in public on July 11, 2013. In 2014, there was a competition for robots to do different tasks, like driving and using tools. Teams from all over the world entered robots, including different versions of Atlas. The goal of the competition was to design robots that could be helpful in dangerous situations. Atlas did well in the competition, but another robot won. In 2021, a video showing Boston Dynamics' Atlas robot doing cool tricks like parkour. In 2023, another video showed the robot carrying tools on a pretend construction site. In 2024, they showed a new video of the robot doing what seemed like real work. The video shows a robot called Atlas picking up and putting down car parts called struts. These parts help keep the car balanced when driving. It seems like the robot can figure out what the parts are, how to hold them, and where to put them. We can't be sure of this yet, but it's still impressive because it shows how advanced the robot is. Atlas was never meant to be sold as a product. It's a tool for scientists to learn about building robots that walk on two legs like humans. While doing flips and tricks might seem cooler, it's actually harder for a robot to do simple tasks like the ones in the new video. The flips were programmed ahead of time, but the new video shows Atlas might be ready to do real work in the real world. For many years, factories have used robots to build things, but they don't look like the robots you see in movies. These special robots are built to do specific jobs very precisely. However, people are still needed in factories because some jobs are too complex or unpredictable for robots to handle. Robots like Atlas are different because they can see and plan their actions, which helps them do tasks better. This could be a big advancement in robotics, just like new skills are for artists or writers. So, it seems like robots might be able to do many different jobs in the future, not just those done by designers or creative people. Overall, while most human-shaped robots are still being worked on or are just getting started, a few have already moved out of labs and into real-life jobs. Some robots are now bartenders, concierges, or even deep-sea divers. Others help people in the warehouse and factories, while some are more like entertainment, conducting orchestras or welcoming people at events. For the unversed, humanoid robots look and act like people, and they often have cameras, sensor, and even artificial intelligence to help them do this. More and more of these robots are being used in different fields like delivering goods, making things in factories, helping people in hospitals, and even working in hotels. While there aren't many humanoid robots in use yet, and they're expensive to make, the market is expected to grow. Experts say the market is worth $1.8 billion now and will reach over $13 billion in 5 years. This growth is expected to come from robots with better AI and more human-like features. These robots will be able to do more jobs in service industries like healthcare and education. A company called Figure is working with another company called OpenAI to make these advanced robots. This partnership could lead to robots with even more abilities, allowing them to be used in many different ways. If you liked watching our informative video, click on the like and subscribe to our channel. Feel free to comment your views with us below. Stay tuned for the latest updates in technology and AI.